wouldn't be surprised if he has. Yeah, just come on in. Yeah, just come on. I don't bite. Hard. No, you can walk in front of the camera. It's okay. If you, yeah. Just, okay, you didn't have to do the awkward part. You got to put this on, by the way. I know it kind of messes with your hair, but yeah.
The microphones
like
usually are on the left side, so that's why I get.
Well, so it's on this side because when you turn to look at me, people can see your beautiful face.
Okay.
But it does go both ways. Anyways,
your face is also beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's like
you are well.
Mirror.
You are well prepared. Hair also on point, so everything's good.
All right. So first of all, Av3k, congratulations for moving on to tomorrow. I kind of want to bring it back to the beginning because there was a long period of time that we didn't get to see you and Cypher playing against each other in any, playing with each other in any tournaments. Can you kind of go back to what happened to you and then kind of talk about it from there?
Since we find out that there are gonna be like 2v2 tournaments, already before that I was trying to play 2v2 because they implemented the mode and stuff like this, so I enjoyed really much our games with Hron together. Like we team up and we were just wrecking like cups and stuff like this, so it was fun. And then since we find out that there are gonna be actually LAN tournaments, obviously we are like, both of us are playing for Virtus.pro at the moment. We decided to team up, and I'm also having fun with Alexi to play together in a team. We didn't stream our games because I think some teams are fighting sometimes, like not some, but most of the teams have like really seriously arguing, and sometimes I think some of them might make out of themselves clowns because they are like seriously they are fighting on TeamSpeak and they are streaming it to other people. So I don't really like that. So that's why we didn't stream. We kept our like bad things together and quiet. So we just like we just show up and play. So but we practice like normally, like the rest of the teams. Every day we had the scrim appointments, and we prepared pretty well.
Well, speaking of the scrimming, there was a period where you unfortunately could not play. We got to see Cypher and Sparty team up for some tournaments. How long did that actually set you guys back? Like, how much time were you unable to play for?
Basically, we had day 3 from the games, and we didn't want to participate in a cup. And then Cypher came up to me if I don't mind if he plays with the Sparty because he feels like he needs to put more time into 2v2. And I said, no, that's totally fine. So I just went to the beach, I turned, and he played. And he did that job
you say you went
to
the beach, but clearly you went to the gym.
Gym outside on the beach.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm living in California, like 90s bodybuilding style. That's why.
God. So what was your kind of bootcamp situation coming into this? Was there any teams you can talk about that you did play and practice a bit?
Like how it looked like just before the tournament.
Yeah.
We didn't do any bootcamp. We decided to play on internet. I also enjoy it because my internet is pretty shit. So when I play on LAN, then it's like much easier, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't do any bootcamps. We played like all the evenings, like not too much. Like some teams try to overplay it, but I think it's like quantity over quality.
And what kind of teams did you play? Can you tell us about some
We played all of them. We played all of them. We played Toxron. We also had a set with Close Silence App. We played against Maestro EU. We actually didn't play against Maestro UK that much, just in the beginning few sets. Then we played Inzvenger. Then we played basically all the teams. We just didn't like farm like that much against one team. We wanted to have some variety, like to change teams and stuff like this.
And you know, going into that, what team kind of gave you the most trouble? If you're
in practice games?
Yeah.
Our team gave us the most troubles. Like it was up to how we play. If we played bad, then we had troubles, and we had troubles against all of the teams because sometimes we were like struggling with our game. So it's hard to say. It's like more of like how we play, and I think it counts for every team. Like this game is very specific. It's like completely different than QUAKE Live was, for example, with 2v2, where the weapons were spawning like longer time. Here, like aim is much more important, and I feel like you need to be hitting. You need to be on point with your aim. And if you have such guys who can play together, they can time items. They can go to power up earlier. They know the abilities and how to avoid them, like specific characters, like Doomslayer or something like this, then they can do well.
Rafa did mention earlier when we had him on the desk that you guys have kind of changed your style over the last few weeks. Do you see that personally, like a change in style? That you guys had a moment where you sat down and were like, we need to change something?
Nope.
Or is this just kind of like a natural progression of you guys?
Nope. We play exactly the same. We play completely different in Europe than in USA, and we still keep it. We play much more aggressive. We play much more split. We take too many like 1v2 fights, which some of our Europeans can win, like Close or like Cypher, they can pull out this stuff. Like there is no like such guys in like other teams or in other continents who can do that. Americans on the other side, they're playing much smarter. They're playing much more conscious. They are playing together. They are attacking items or from the same side, or they are trying to flank. They many times take the fight where they are playing two of them against one European guy. So it's completely different style. But maybe European teams, not specifically us, but some other teams, maybe they adapt a little bit since they started to scrim against Rafa and the Hank, and they maybe played a bit like more like calmly.
And we got to actually listen to your comms quite a bit. You know, going into this whole tournament, I thought it was kind of you as the mastermind, you kind of saying like Cypher where to go, and you kind of keeping track of items. But we were hearing that Cypher's being very vocal back to you, making sure to feed information both ways. Kind of how has that worked out for you guys? Do you like being the only one that speaks, that kind of tells everyone what to do, or do you kind of like the back and forth so you can both kind of feed off each other?
I from the beginning tried to like lead the game and stuff like this. Since I play Galina, he must be just playing much faster with Visor. He has the hands. He must to hit. He must to kill. He is the main guy in this team. And since I know that and I'm playing slow, I have more time to think. I'm trying to give him as much info as I can. I can help him out with all these situations, and then he can protect me in game somehow. But it's also going back and forth. If he has opportunity, he's getting information. He's also giving it to me. So based on that information, we are trying to adapt to our game. It's like the Quake is too fast game. It's not like Counter-Strike or stuff where you are making strategy and you stick to the strategy, and one guy is going there, one there, like you attacking like heavy through mid, like with smokes and stuff like. It's not working like this. It's like you need to act and react. You see and you react. The faster your reaction time is, the more careless you are, the more confident you are in those situations, the better output you're gonna make.
Okay, so last question, because obviously you guys want to maybe like head back and relax after all this. Going into day 3, going into, say you guys get to the grand finals, what's the team you want to see and what's the team you want to beat?
I think we're not gonna meet like close and silence up anymore.
That's what we're all assuming. I don't know the actual rules of it, but
and we're gonna end up in quarterfinals probably. So I have no clue. No matter, it doesn't matter. We need to play our game. It's really doesn't change the fact which team we're gonna play.
Is there a team you want to beat though in the grand finals if you had a choice?
I don't have bad blood with anyone, so I'm fine with all of them.
All right, well, Avik, thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Congratulations again for your victory. V for victory.
QUAKE is the best. VP is the best. We are the best.
So what does it take to get one of those jerseys? That fits me.
It's like it costs €25, I believe, on the VP side. So
no,
you can afford.